Hi friends, welcome back to Nessa's Nook. So I'm going to do something today that I have not done in a very long time. And the only reason why I can do this, look at that friends. Now there's a lot more than that out in my garden, but those are the peppers that we have picked so far. I know that's not a big deal for a lot of people, but this just makes my heart sing. I mean, I have never been able, it doesn't matter if I have greenhouse, store-bought, whatever, green peppers, I have never been successful at growing them. This year, the peppers, the jalapenos, I've even gotten a few hatch peppers already. I'm just absolutely floored. But I was talking to one of my subscribers, I can't remember your name right now. I know I was talking to you about the tomato soup, and you sent me the listing of how to make it. But I thought to myself, it's been a while since I've done this, and it's before I used to have all the fancy food processors that I have now, and I think that's even before the choppers were out, honestly, is I would actually sit there and grind up the peppers and actually go ahead and put them in ice cube trays. So what's going to happen is I'm going to go ahead and get these cut up. While I'm cutting these up, I'm going to go ahead and do one more step further, because obviously, you know, these are some nice peppers. I'm very proud of them. I am going to be also seed saving the seeds from these peppers. Yes, I have packs of seeds and so on and so forth. Yes, I do. However, I know these worked and they are doing okay, so to save the seeds from here, I think would be very beneficial. If you do get a chance to save your seeds from any of your crops, I highly suggest that. For one thing, it's free, and then another thing is, you know, you knew you grew it, you know what seeds you started off with, and everything's fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring it down here, and this is what my tent's gonna be, and then I'll bring you back once this is actually done. Is I usually just cut this off, because what happens is I take the end off. There's a few seeds in here, and I take the end off. Normally what I just do is, if I'm using my choppers, then I go ahead and just chop this top off, but I'm going to go ahead and put it in my food processor. Now I'm going to go ahead and just throw these seeds in here temporarily, then I'm going to go ahead and sort those out when I get all done here. But what's going to be the thing is, get as many of the seeds and stuff out as I can. I'll be chopping a few of these up. Something just came out of my pepper like that. Scared the heck out of me. Something, dirt rolled out of there. And then if I see any more seedlings or seeds, then I go ahead and I'm just going to go ahead and put them in this bowl. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and throw these in my food processor. And then what I'm just going to do, this is going to be the idea, is just turn this on. Get these mushed up. Not all the way fine, but you know, fine enough. And then the object is to go ahead and put these in ice cube trays. And then what's going to happen is, once these freeze, that's going to actually want a little bit more, but once this actually freezes, then I go ahead and I put this in a double bag in my freezer, because otherwise your ice cream and stuff smells like green peppers or onions or whatever have you. So that's what I'm going to be working on this afternoon. And what I'll do is I'll come back and I'll show you, come back every so often and show you what I'm doing, and we'll get this video out, and hopefully you guys can all let me know, is this something that you also do? Do you seed save? Has it been beneficial for you in the past? I just started last year, but I didn't, it wasn't my my veggies that I seed saved off, so I didn't use those this year. I went with the just the seed packs that I already had here at the house. So you know, that works also. But this is gonna be my goal, and I'll see how many trays I get filled up, and I'll be back. Okay, so I got all the peppers done. So what I'm just doing right now is I'm taking all these seeds physically off the insides here. And this was probably a good, I didn't count them, probably about 10 green peppers. And I know you can't see in the bowl quite yet because I still have a lot of stuff in here. But I would probably say, seriously, that's a good probably 500 seeds minimum. So not only do you get whatever you're using your peppers for, or your tomatoes or whatever have you, then you get to turn around, and this is actually 500 or more so plants for free. Now this is not even probably a tenth of my garden that's out there, because I had planted I believe 60 something green pepper plants. So I'm going to have a lot of green peppers. So at the end of the season, I'm probably going to have easily a couple thousand minimum of green pepper seeds that I'm going to be able to go ahead and save for future years, because I know these worked good. I know I'll be fine reusing them, and that everything should be fine. Now what I should probably do at some point, and I will, because I can self-pollinate myself if I need to, is what I'd like to do is actually go ahead and take one of these once they're dry and plant a couple of them and show you the process of, you know, redoing this and how successful or not successful this is. So I think I'll do that. I think I'll just go ahead and make a video once this actually dries and show you if it's successful or not successful. Now obviously I still got there's quite a few more of these that I gotta pick out of here, and I'm gonna spread this out on a plate instead of having it in a bowl. But it was just easier. But I mean, I don't know how many you think that might be, because pepper seeds are not that big, but that's easily a good 500, like I said, at least a good 500 seeds. So not only am I going to have 2 trays, because here's another container here, and I got my first container done. So I'm going to have at least 2 pouches of these that I can actually leave in the freezer and actually have ready for, like, you know, when you want green peppers but you don't want your dehydrated ones and you don't want your freeze-dried ones, you just want some fresh ones. And that's a way to go ahead and get that done. So I don't know for sure if you all happen to do this. Like I said, I just started seed saving last year. I've never been a super wonderful gardener. I mean, I do try every year. Last year, like I said, my husband, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even have had a garden last year. But he's like, you're going to want a garden come harvest time. I'm like, I don't think I'm really going to care. And he was right. I did care, and I did want a garden. So sometimes someone knows you better than you sometimes know yourself. But I think that's great, especially when you can take the things that would normally be trash and you can turn around and have a whole new repurpose for this item. Now, hopefully this coming up year, Carrie had bought me for my birthday, I'm assuming it's for my birthday, these really super nice trays that hold 200. Now, I was reading somewhere, watching a video or something, I'm not for sure, but this person had actually put 2 peppers in the same hole. Something about when they grow up, and I don't know for sure if you've seen this or heard about this, and if you do, let me know in the comments if you've ever tried it and it did work. But he put 2 peppers in each hole because as they grow, they kind of lean on each other. Let me know if that's true. But if that's the case, then those 30 or 60 holes, I can have, you know, if I have 30 holes, I can have 60 peppers. If I do the 60 pepper plants like the holes like I did this year, I could easily have 120 peppers. I know that's going to break my heart, but I use green peppers a lot. I mean, it's just really absolutely one of my favorite things. So yes, it'd be very, very beneficial for me to do that, but I don't want to do it if it doesn't work. But I swear I've seen somebody else, some other videos and some other years do that. So I may do that this coming up year. But Carrie had bought me those really nice ones, so I could stick like the 2 peppers in each thing and leave them together to let them grow up, and then as they get bigger, then I have these other cups that I am going to transfer things to. But while they're small, it's nice to actually have things. I'll have like 400 plants, and you know the 2 things are about like so I'm going to have that times 2 compared to all over my office like I normally tend to do. So let me know if this is something that you've done. If you've done things like this, I should have done that on my, I should have done that on some of my banana peppers, but I still have a whole bunch of them out there. I could pull those out, save some of the seeds on those, save some of the seeds on my hatch peppers. I'll have to wear gloves when I do that. But it's something that, you know, hopefully that with anything, I know those turned out well. I'll probably do the same with some jalapenos because, like I said, seeds are very expensive, very expensive. So if you can actually save a lot of money, and it's free, and it's usually when it went in your compost or in the trash or whatever you happen to do with your stuff, you might as well. You know what I'm saying? So again, let me know in the comments down below if you've ever done this with your peppers, if you ever did your seed starting, if you ever grew 2 in the same hole. Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you very much for stopping by. I hope you have a very, very blessed and wonderful day.